Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here. Looking ahead to today's games here for Tuesday, September the 12th. Hope you guys had a pretty good weekend. As you all know, NFL Week 1 was this last Sunday. For us on premium, we didn't, unfortunately, didn't do too well just because some of our main cash options, you know, downright sucked. Le'Veon Bell sucked. David Johnson got hurt. I had Jimmy Graham. He didn't do anything. I also had Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it was just a complete disaster. All the cash options just sucked. So unfortunately, it was not a good Sunday. Anyway, played Monday, which was yesterday. And hey, it was only 2 games, but we did rebound there. Our highest was a 113. Um, and as you see there, 113. And this one was a 111. They did change it at the end, though, because I had Denver defense, which obviously have the block there at the end against the Chargers. So both of those were a 113. One of them just finished just short. So yeah, Sunday wasn't too good, but definitely did rebound on Monday. And definitely won a couple of dollars back there. So a pretty good night for Monday night. Anyway, do a little recap of this here. So 113, as I said, Sam Bradford had a really good night, 364 passing yards and 3 touchdowns, a 25.54. C.J. Anderson, 81 rushing yards, not too bad, but no touchdowns. So only a 9.3. Melvin Gordon, very chalky, only on a 2-game slate, 16-4. Then Thielen, Diggs, 24 and 20. Thomas, disappointed there with a 7. And then I had Gates, which he was totally silent there until the fourth quarter. He only had 2.7. McManus missed that field goal at the end. Still only finished with 6, and then I can't see that, but Minnesota defense only had 2. So, like I said, we'll take it. Bounce back on Monday. I didn't get to play any MLB on Monday. My internet was, being a little annoying, so was not able to post at all. So didn't do any MLB, so no recap for Monday. But there still is a game going on as I am doing this. San Francisco and the Dodgers started at like 10:54 Pacific time, so they started very, very late because the rain delay. So even if I wanted to do a recap, probably can't do it because I probably would have some players in there. So anyway, with that being said, like I said, Sunday was wasn't too good. Cash options just didn't do what they're supposed to. But Monday, it turned out pretty good. So anyway, kind of evened out, went 1-for-1 there. But, NFL is still only 30 for the month, 120 for this season. I guess I got to get rid of that because obviously there's no tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, 30 for the season. 30 for the month, 120 for the season. It does include playoffs. As I said, we are looking forward to week 2. We'll probably have a podcast, I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. If we don't have a podcast, then I will have a short video, probably about 15, 20-minute video of just, a quick look ahead to week 2 and some picks that I like. And then as normal, guys, there's everything else. PGA, 25 for the month. MLB is only 25 for the season. Knocked it down $5. Still not doing bad for MLB. I know NFL was here, but MLB is not doing too bad. So definitely those are our 2 main popular sports. So get in on those while you can. There's our email as well. As I said, week 2 is coming up. We're definitely looking forward to that. Also, we'll have our Twitter down there for you. Anyway, enough NFL talk. We are doing some MLB. We got 14 games today, and they should all be good on the weather. There's a couple rain, but they're not looking too bad there. So anyway, I'm going to just do my own little quick draft here. I'm going to go through all the games and some of the all the pitching matchups. So we're going to go very quickly through that. And then we're going to go look at some of the models here on Fantasy Labs since Rotocurve is not working right now. So all right, leading it off, we got White Sox and Chicago. White Sox, man. White Sox and the Royals. We got a 9.5 total here, Kansas City by minus 170. So we got Dylan Covey and Sam Gavito. Like I said, hard to say his name. Anyway, both these pitchers aren't too good. Maybe you could definitely stack some Royals there. Covey with 8.08 ERA. Definitely getting rocked. Royals can hit. They're still in the wild card hunt, so definitely don't mind them at all. Braves and Nationals, you got Julio Teheran against Gio Gonzalez. Don't mind Gio there. Maybe a couple Nationals against Teheran there. Like I said, I'm just going over this really, really fast. We'll get into some of it here in a little bit later. Next is Marlins, Phillies, 9 total. Dylan Peters, don't know who that is, so I have to do a little bit more research. And then Nick Pivetta. I know this guy's been getting knocked around all year. So we really do like a Marlins stack here as normal. Yelich, Stanton, some Ozuna there. D. Gordon, I really don't mind a Marlins stack. Next is Orioles and Blue Jays. Bundy against Bigiani. Maybe some Baltimore guys there against Bigiani. 5.29 ERA with a 9 total. That's not too bad. Baltimore only a 125 favorite, though, so this should be a relatively close game. So maybe some Blue Jay bats there as well. Next is Athletics and Red Sox. 9.5 total. Sean Manaea against Eduardo Rodriguez. Both these guys are lefties. Maybe put in Rodriguez against Oakland. As normal, they do strike out quite a bit. Sean Manaea, he's been okay, but also maybe Red Sox there. They, it is 9.5 total, so they're expecting Manaea to get hit around a little bit. Tigers, Indians, Indians, 19 in a row, unreal. Anyway, we got 8 total there. Cleveland, look at that line, -500. That's unreal. Kluber with, Kluber's pitching, obviously. He's going to be cash option. Definitely don't mind, obviously, stacking guys against Matthew Boyd there. So definitely stack some Cleveland Indians. Yankees, Rays only got 8 total here. Sonny Gray against Blake Snell. Snell's been pitching a little better. They are in Citi Field, apparently, as you see there, due to the hurricane. So Sonny Gray, I don't mind him. He can strike out probably about 8 or 9 here. Tampa Bay does strike out quite a bit. Pirates, Brewers, 8.5 total. Cole and Brett Sutter. They kind of cancel each other out. Maybe go Cole. As normal, Brewers are like the number 1 strikeout team. And Cole, he does strike out quite a bit, but also they do hit some homers. So that could definitely go either way there. Mariners and Rangers, Marco Gonzalez. Against Miguel Gonzalez. Both these pitchers just straight suck. We got 11.5 total, which is the highest, I think. Gonzalez, he's a lefty. He's just straight terrible. 6.20. So definitely don't mind stacking Rangers at all. Expecting some of them to be high in the player models. Miguel Gonzalez coming over from Chicago. He's not really that good. Maybe GPP option with if you just want to punt that position. But, they are expecting a high-scoring game. So, Mariners should get to him as well. Next is the Mets and the Cubs. We've got Jose Quintana. I really don't mind him against the Mets here. They're just not looking too good. No total on that one. And then against Robert Gesselman, don't mind some Cubbies there with a 5.44 ERA. Should get hit up as well. Plus, Cubs are trying to win that division, so they're going to have to do all they can. Next is Padres and Twins. We got Kyle Gibson against Travis Wood. Maybe GPP Gibson there. He did, I think, good last time out where it was his start before. Maybe put him in there. We got a -170, so he should get the win. Also, don't mind a couple Twins there against Wood. Have to look in to see which ones. But Twins, obviously, still hanging in the second wild card. Reds and Cardinals, we got Robert Stevenson and Lance Lynn. Don't mind picking on Stevenson at all there. I think he also had a half-decent start last time out. Like I said, I haven't really looked at how they did last week. I don't mind stacking a couple Cardinals there. Rockies, Diamondbacks should be a good one here. Gray and Walker. Walker been pitching good, but Rockies have good defense. Same with Gray, good pitcher, but also Diamondbacks hit. That should be a very good one. 9 total there. Verlander and Richards. Don't mind Verlander. He's been pitching, pretty good. Last time he pitched, did pretty good against Seattle, so really don't mind that. Only an 8 total should be a good pitching matchup. And last but not least is Dodgers and Giants. And we got Kershaw against Johnny Cueto. I'm expecting a lot of giant hitters to sit in this one, like Posey. I'm expecting some of these guys to sit because, like I said, they're playing right now as I am recording this. They're not expected to get over with until like 2 or 3 in the morning Pacific time. So they may sit some of their starters there. So that makes it even easier for Kershaw. So definitely watch that. So anyway, like I said, I really quickly went over that. Here is the Fantasy Labs model. As I said, there's Kluber, number 1 overall, Kershaw as well. I didn't mention Lynn, but I do like him as well. Not really a strikeout pitcher, but yeah, I don't mind him. Cincinnati does strike out quite a bit. His ERA is looking really good on the year. Eduardo Rodriguez, only 7,400, 10.544 strikeouts per 9, which is really good against a strikeout team. I like that quite a bit. As I mentioned, there's Verlander, 9.7. 9.793 strikeouts per 9, so that's not bad either. Sonny Gray, like I said, he strikes out a couple there. Jose Quintana. So all those guys, yeah, they're obviously all good pitchers there. Brett Sutter, maybe GPP. Bundy, don't mind him. Let's get down to some of these really bad pitchers here. So Miguel Gonzalez has the worst rating against Seattle. Yeah, I don't mind that. His home run per 9 is a 1.168, which is not too good. So, yeah, they should get a couple home runs against him there. Matt Boyd, as I mentioned, against Cleveland, they should get to him. Travis Wood as well. As you see, all these guys have really high home run rating. Home runs per 9. Definitely Travis Wood does with a 1.485. And then Marcos Gonzalez with a 1.532 home runs per 9. So, yeah, Texas, Seattle, a little bit of Minnesota, and then obviously Cleveland there. And then I think that's really it that I'm really picking on is those guys there. Like I said, Robert Stevenson, 1.75 home run per 9 against St. Louis, but he also does strike out quite a bit there. And then Nick Pivetta, I really don't mind that. So, and like I said, Pivetta, his whip is 1.59, which is not good. Stevenson's a 1.87. That's not too good either. So, anyway, let's go look at some of these. We're going to go look at some of the top hitters. We're not going to go position through position here. All right, let's load here. All right, come on. All right, there we go, finally. All right, anyway, so you probably see a couple Mariners, a couple Rangers up here. Anyway, Robinson Cano, the best rating with a 74.5. Walva difference with a 0.117, which is good. ISO difference 0.133. So he should hopefully hit one here. Slugging with a 541. They're expecting him to hit a home run here. Carlos Gonzalez, they're expecting him to do pretty good. I don't know. It's up to you. He hasn't really been having a good year. Loney Chisenhall against Boyd. ISO difference not too pretty there. But Walva's not bad. So maybe a couple hits from Chisenhall. Judge not looking too good there, but his rating is pretty good. Lindor, I love him. Austin Jackson, I love him. Mitch Haniger has been playing a little bit better here recently. Johnny Cueto, I think Seager's a little too cheap against Cueto there. Joey Gallo, yeah, I don't mind him. He's not really good against lefties, though. Shaw against Cole, up to you. But anyway, I like some of these Minnesota guys. Buxton, Polanco as well. There's Seager. So, yeah, a lot of really good options out here. Should be a really good slate. So anyway, just a little recap where we at here. So, yeah, definitely stack Seattle and Texas. We've got a high total there with 11.5 total. I don't mind stacking some Miami guys here against Pivetta. Then obviously Cleveland, they'll be popular, but I really don't mind them against Matt Boyd. I think Ramirez is hurt his wrist, so we have to get an update on that. And then, yeah, I don't mind Boston for Eduardo Rodriguez, 7,400. I really don't mind him at all. And then don't mind some Minnesota bats there against Wood, some St. Louis guys there, maybe Lynn and a GPP. So overall, should be a really good night. Like I said, a lot to go through, but I've got 14 games for the main slate. We're expecting a pretty good night here for premium. So, yeah, if you want to get in on MLB, like I said, it's only $25. That's really cheap. You can easily make that back in one night. That's for a season and the playoffs. So, definitely can't go wrong there. Still got about a month total, maybe in a month and a half total left of the season and the playoffs. So, definitely get in on that. And as I said, 30 for the month or 120 for the season for NFL with playoffs. As I said, Sunday wasn't too good just because some of the cash options did not do what they're supposed to. But then we rebounded on Monday with a 113 and then a 113. So 2 out of 3 cashed on Monday. So, like I said, 1 for 1. I'll take it. Definitely looking ahead to week 2. So, there is our email as well. Definitely hit us up. We'll also have it in the comment section and our Twitter as well down there. Just message us. We'll get you all set up. So, I think that does, guys. Hope everyone has a good Tuesday, and we'll see you guys all on Wednesday.